Welcome back to the House of Cush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about astrology, rework, conjure, tarot, and culture. And we are tapping into part 2 of the almanac for Monday, June the 15th. Check out part 1, which should be out right before this. But y'all know I got cut off, so I'm back like I never did. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a reading. Maybe I do need to start doing it in 2 parts. Maybe that's what Spirit trying to tell me. Because this exact thing happened to me yesterday. I be all about the sign, honey. I be all about the sign. But welcome, y'all. Hey, how you doing? If you are just catching me here, if you're new here, hey, welcome. If you are an OG, welcome back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, let's get into, because I was getting up there, girl. And my fellas, I was talking about like the transits, and I really be reading it in like, it's so interesting when you start to read astrology and like behavior and feelings and like themes and omens and shit. Like you look at it totally different. So we was breaking that down, y'all, on the other one, and I talked about it a little bit more than usual. It is my special interest, low key. The woo life is my special interest. And what's the woo life, if you ask? Esoteric, is that proper? Occult, spirituality, ancestors, the shit that they don't be liking for you to know. But let me tell y'all, I told y'all I was switching my vibe up, and I did it gradually. But I was very much into providing a way for us to actually go, like, but still keep a level of love and camaraderie and conversation. But like, we heavy on the mission at this point, y'all. They calling folks out on social media about just like not doing anything, even in a magical sense, right? Whatever you do, because, and I feel like it's very important for us to boots on the ground. And a lot of it does have to do with like learning your purpose and figuring out where you belong in all these. And babes, the woo life, give me all this info is exactly where I belong. But where do you belong? Yeah, if you guys are interested in wanting to know about your spirit team or your purpose, you're seeking, and you know, maybe you want to add to what you've already picked up on, I do offer birth chart readings in that manner. So click the link in my bio, and if you maybe kind of don't know, just hit my line. I'll be more than happy to walk you through and see which one's best for you. But yo, check me out. Now I'm gonna open these roads. We're gonna do the collective reading for today. Like I said, if you guys want to check out astrology vibes transit, that's gonna be on part 1. Welcome to part 2. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, spheres, thank you so much for opening the roads for us on behalf of, well, me, on behalf of the tribe. Thank you so much for coming and protecting us as we go on this journey, and thank you so much for the gift. You know I don't abuse the gift. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. I respect it. What guidance do you have for us today with the current transits and all of the energy in the air? Shoot. Do we go for tea or an all? I don't know. We're going to go for the elevated ancestors first, which is my steez typically. I got the Son of Sticks in the reverse. What's that about? Fire sign energy. Ooh, Judgment in reverse. Them bones. Libra. A Libra here. Libra energy. Scorpio 2 with the ancestors in reverse. Living, let's see. And 4 of coins here. Ooh, y'all want to know what I just heard? This is the answer to the deck. So this could be a little bit more. They talking. They said 4 of coins. We've got everything under control. The living do not make the decisions because they've been reckless. Ooh, shit. Wait a minute. What? Contracts have been broken. because people have been emotionally stagnant. They won't take what we offer. They've been undisciplined, and this is a cycle that has continued. This is masculine energy. I don't mean to be funny, y'all. Men folk don't think I'm being funny. I just work here. They hate when I say that. But for real, there's a country that's being broken here. I see earth sign masculine energy. I see air sign masculine energy. Take it where it resonates. But these people are coming out in the reverse, like not having discipline, not managing time, not following through, being quite cold and manipulative, not being a good steward. They said we finna tap in. I told y'all. Yeah, stay patient, stay insightful. The high priestess is here. Taurus energy. The high priestess is here. Yeah, it's something that's known. Yeah, so it's like the high priestess returns. Interesting. Past rest plans. 4 weeks. What happened 4 weeks ago? Somebody could have been planning something, but they weren't protected, or they've lost protection. Yeah, they're going through a misfortune right now, a bad round of karma for taking some sort of action. Yeah, somebody's done something here. Maybe this is why they've been moving like they've been moving. Yeah, they haven't been telling you something. What about it? Yeah, this air sign, this mother figure from the past, she's just been forthright. This person's been lying about some knowledge or something. That air sign, 5 of Sticks in reverse, she's a hidden enemy. She's done something in the past 5 days even. And it looks like this person, and air sign think also in terms of like who's making the decisions, who's setting like the idea in motion, official type energy. This is somebody that's well studied but still cold, maybe knowledgeable but just not being forthright. But this is a toxic, like it's codependent as hell. It's an unbalanced relationship here. There is some baneful magic going on. This person is a Gemini. Black Hermit in reverse, or the Gemini energy is very, we got that Gemini energy going on. So, a lot of manipulation going on for success, for clout. 5, 6 of Sticks in the upright, So, there's a decision being made to act as if there's a collaboration. Again, that cheaper to keeper. But the spirits are reaching out to you to tell you a few things about that past energy, and this person's being strategic, or maybe you need to realize that you need to change your strategy. Yeah, something's not going to work for the long term. A job loss here, maybe loss of business. Somebody refuses to let go of their idea of the way to do things, and they could be kind of trapped at a crossroads right now. But there seems to be a form of dishonesty here. This is a conversation or some information rather that's being distributed, and it's a lie. It's a bunch of BS going on in the background. That air sign feminine. It's been quite contrary. President. Ooh, tell you where it resonates. Especially with that father and now King of Swords energy. Ooh. Now, 7, but I ain't gonna get off into the 7 of Sticks in the reverse. Losing a battle. A lot of internal conflict with a Father of Baskets in reverse. There's a need to be realistic, or things need to be balancing out. Sagittarius here. Temperance energy. This person could be someone that you were in a relationship with, or you guys were friends, but it's something that they didn't give you. This person didn't give you a long-term offer. This is a Father of Sticks in reverse, not a long-term contract. Yeah, you may have thought that this was going to pan out, but this person, they're not going to follow through. They're not going to lend that contract out. Yeah, they not. 2 Sticks in reverse. I picked up on it. They not gonna follow through. This person's lying. They've been lying for the past week. They've got something planned. So you need to be thinking clearly right now. This breakup that's going on. Yeah, be thinking clearly. Yeah, they're not trying to though. To end the contract, to end things with you, take it where it resonates. They really not trying to do that. They could be coming in quite quickly to communicate with you. They're going to want to do it face to face. They're going to try to make some form of offer, give you something to bring harmony. They want to fix things. But this person's been quite irresponsible over the past 2 years. They're not carrying their load. So it's a lot you may be overlooking because of your relationship with that person. This is going to require strength because there's a lot of illusions being cast. This Cancer moon, which is happening today, is someone in the past did not give something up. They did not offer something. Somebody's not getting an offer here. A mother figure. Yeah, you don't accept this person's offer. They can't give you shit but a headache. That's what I just heard. They can't give you shit but a headache. Cancer sign here. That mother energy is here. You're healing a wound by not accepting or changing the narrative, right? You're starting over, and maybe this was less than ideal. This was less than ideal. Someone may even deem it as unfair. They feel like this is unfair. So this person could be battling with you, or there's an ongoing fight here. Yeah, an emperor. Somebody could be battling some form of injustice here. This is a boy. This is a masculine energy here. Somebody could have done something. Somebody took action. Somebody's upset. They're in disbelief. Ooh, it's an Aries that's in trouble. Ooh, yes, Tower. 911. Who the fuck is this? Sorry, y'all. No, but for real. Right now, 911 is on the timestamp and the birds are chirping. They're going, okay? What? Dramatic. Some going down, y'all. A tower's happening. What? Yeah, somebody's not realizing they're behind enemy lines. They ain't practiced discernment. They should have never went on this journey, and now there's something being exposed. A Virgo could be significant here about someone maybe investing or paying someone under the table is what I'm hearing. Someone could be trying to, or they could be hiding a family. They're giving a family some money, a mother figure, trying to make someone comfortable. This could be the person, this grandmother, this Aquarius. There's also a Empress energy here. Somebody feels like maybe they're doing the noble thing. This is traditionally how it goes. This is how we should be doing things now. But this is a state of mind that Spirit saying needs to be walked away from, like overdoing it. You're doing too much, and they want you to let go of this state of mind because there's extreme focus here on retribution, and someone getting what they deserve. But someone's trying to move carefully here. They're moving carefully. Things not going to plan. Get what they deserve. Yeah, things are looking up for you though. Even though your financial circumstances may have changed and you might have been worried here. Now, there are some relationships that are not going to survive, Pisces. Yeah, you're going to have to sacrifice the relationships for the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Coins. Yeah, your feelings, that martyrship shit, right? For you to get to the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Coins. You were not able to get stable, but they want you to slow down. You know, they want you to slow down. Things are moving forward, but they need you to slow down. They need you to get stable. They need you to get foundation. So, yeah, we love when the cards line up with, that's the Ace of Wands. I love when the cards align up with the energy. Now, I do see a little bit of tea also here. I know y'all caught that as I ran through that story, but it's tea going on for sure. But you do not step off your throne. You do not step off your throne. You fucking stay there today, okay? Ooh, let me see. It's not their idea. They're not confident. No. They've lost that confidence. Ego, even. The ego has them upset, sick. Yeah, somebody's trying to avoid betrayal. They may be extending you some form of offer to be cool. Spirit says do not work with this person. Don't move forward with this option. Yeah, they've got some form of plans. Somebody could be planning to quit a job. Yeah. If you don't act within the next day, You're going to be in regret. Release yourself from that martyrship, that hangman energy. Ooh, let it go. You ain't martyring for shit, okay? Let it go. They upset. They can't get you to see things their way. So they say, oh, I'm going to slow you down. Cancer energy. This is strategy, though. That Emperor has some form of strategy here. He is a false leader. King of Wands in reverse, that fire sign masculine. He took this because he was building some form of investment with the Eight of Pentacles, and he wanted financial control. So someone could have told people that you left, or they left you because you were not stable, and their desire was to offer an opportunity. But it looks like someone may have spilled beans. Someone gave someone some information, and you got all the way out the way. So you took heed. Warning come before destruction. Y'all know what I say. It is personal, and it does matter. Even if it's business, at the end of the day, it's personal. This is business and personal, like Lotto said. Okay. Let's see what's going on, guys. Yeah, you are getting some form of victory through patience, and they didn't want you to have this opportunity. They didn't want you to have this Taurus masculine. He's coming out as the Hierophant in reverse. This person feels like it's their responsibility to battle you. Or this is how they weigh out, are they even the playing field? And that's the truth. Ace of Swords. So if this is a false leader, a false prophet, or just simply somebody who doesn't operate under moral code, and they have Taurus, this is how they moving. Now, past energy, someone's not satisfied with what they've manifested. Maybe a Gemini here, they don't want this relationship, or this Gemini energy is I'm gonna break ties. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this ain't a play phone. This a pay phone, not a play phone. So when it comes to collaborations with friends, you're moving on. Like we did talk about building more substantial and significant relationships in that ecosystem. So maybe not traditionally working, but the execution of your plans. Yeah. Make sure that you do not be operating deceptively, because there's a lot of deceptive energy from the past. Be mindful about deceptive energy, like in employment offers. Also, what I'm picking up, it's a lot of games people playing out here. If you looking for a job and you don't have one, be mindful of information you're giving to get a job. And DoorDash and shit done been crazy lately. Yeah, slow down. They want you to stop the Chariot in reverse. They want you to stop taking every opportunity. Ace of Wands in reverse. This is how you finding yourself in regret. Get out of the sacrifice mode. You're not stuck. You're just in your fucking feelings about not getting an offer. And you need to release this burden. And this is a blessing. Three of Swords. It's giving you a chance to heal things. Heal financial constraint here. There could have been a father Cancer that maybe left you out in the cold, or maybe a Cancer. He's a water sign. Whoever he is down bad right now. The money is not looking well. Now, yeah, it's slowed down. They're experiencing some delays. Whoever this person is, yeah, they trying to avoid a total takedown, but it looks like this Temperance in reverse. Spirit saying that's not real. They made a bad decision, Libra. They made a bad decision, and now the Queen of Wands is no longer looking to walk with this energy. It's not their goal to be a family. This could be overall. It's not their goal. They want to be happy, but there seems to be some shame here, some loss. So that person, that Queen of Wands, is going to move on. They're going to talk to someone. Ooh. Someone could be talking to a Scorpio. Page of Swords. This is all happening right now, y'all. We got heavy ass energy in the present. Someone could be chit-chatting with a Scorpio. They could have told a Scorpio something. Somebody could tell someone they're dying or they're ending things, and they revealed this information about 4 weeks ago because they were going to receive some payout, and this person's going to be fighting to get an offer. But the blessing in all this is justice will prevail. Somebody's done something legally upright, so that means they did it the correct way. So this person seems to be quite hopeful. Yeah, there's no worry here. Things will be done right. The contracts that you've gotten in, they were a distraction. When you were gotten contracts like lovers and people, you let these people get close to you, and they were a distraction. That King of Pentacles in particular, this person's true emotions and feelings are being revealed. This person seems to have been working on something, but their weakness, which could be a Leo, this person's looking for a payout. Somebody feels like they gain their fortune through you being weak. Oh, somebody weird as hell. Yeah, you can't make peace with this person. They're so wrapped up in their mind with that 9 of Swords that they've become so controlling and selfish with that 4 of Pentacles in the upright. You know, building something substantial requires taking a leap of faith, and this King of Wands in reverse just refuses to fucking do that. So put your sword down with the 5 of Swords. You can avoid a tower with this person, but the ongoing cycle repeatedly is this person is not going to be a helpmate, okay, financially or foundationally. And again, toxic cycles, you won't be able to take care of yourself. Queen of Pentacles, Empress in reverse, Aries. So this is not the way that we're going. We're not going to make this decision. This person is no longer an option, and you need to be sitting in your Queen of Swords, okay? Your air sign femininely upright. Queen of Swords to 2 Swords. You see exactly what you need to do. Over the next 2 days, though, resist the urge to be impatient with the High Priestess and the Page of Wands in reverse, you know, and resist the urge to be all up in your feelings and not following your intuition. It matters for the long run, y'all. Capricorn energy, someone could be obsessed with exposing or exposing something. Virgo, Capricorn, and a Virgo could be exposing Aquarius or wait, what's this? Somebody's gonna try to fix some shit. Yeah, somebody's gonna try to fix something with you over the next 9 days because they don't want you to know something, and they real deep into their thoughts about it too. Yeah, it's gonna create some instability here. It's a Aries, it's the Emperor. They do got a plan. Their boss, that leader, that masculine who presents that way, that person has a leader since they got some plans, and they're not focused like from an emotional standpoint. They're being very much strategic. This is business if I ever fucking seen it. Cheaper to keep her. Cheaper to keep him. You know how they go. Take it where it resonates. They want to tell you about these people, and they busy today, baby. They busy, and the energy is really like go 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 today. Cause I was like, I'm feeling very chatty today. You know, chattier than usual. So things are going now. That deception. Yeah, somebody could be planning on the job. I'm also picking up somebody from your page. Yeah, this group of people. Yeah, they want to take away some sort of financial protection from you. They are not your friends. This is an unrequited love. Yeah. You be trying to manifest, but you can't manifest out of pride and ego. You have to, again, do that shit from a authentic space. Like, what do you really want? And be real with yourself about that shit, about what you want. Hell, you ain't got to be worried about what nobody else think. I mean, at the end of the day, you're being provided for. Yeah, you may think you're weak though. You may feel like you're being weak, but your weakness is somebody was being mean. It could have been a Taurus. They had bad intentions, and they aren't happy. This person's afraid. Why are they afraid? Ooh, death is here. Death is on the way. They're being destroyed. No rebirth. So they want to try to fix this. They thought they could fix this by being a trickster spirit and collaborating with someone who's more knowledgeable. And things look good on the surface, but someone's growing impatient because there's no spirit activity. None. They seem to have forgotten that they've been exposed. Their mask is off, baby. They were careless with the cancer and they did not adapt. So they were very brave, man. They were hit on their brave spirit. But this person, they've lost their protection. This person's lost their protection. They have, things are balancing out with this. Maybe this person could try to balance things out by communicating with you, but Spirit says no deal. Do not form a new contract with this individual. No, do not be caught up in this. Don't get caught up in their curse. Consumption in reverse and sacred in reverse for the oracle. Don't get caught up in that curse. You've evolved spiritually and you need to continue to do so. Remain confident, okay? In what you're observing, there could be someone observing you, or you could be observing a family member. This person could be a Sagittarius. Observing this person's energy. Something's not working. This person's restless. They're not working. Maybe they believe that. Somebody believes that you shouldn't be resting. You're not working. They on your ass. Yeah, something's not changing. You realize this person's not changing. Yeah, and yeah, they've been destroyed. They're trying to destroy you. This person doesn't have any power though, so they always be chaotic, peace in reverse. Aries energy here, and that's been, y'all know, astrologically, which I'm always gonna, because I be feeling like people be trying to discredit tarot readings or whatever, so I always line my shit up with astrology to let you know what time it is. Now the forecast and the prediction, those come through when I say 6 of Wands, 6 weeks ago somebody could have betrayed you, right? And told somebody maybe that you weren't working, or maybe they shouldn't work with you. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of make it, that'd be my thing. That's confirmation. But anyway, this person's not inspired by love. Y'all know. They not. They have some secrets. And, yeah, something's building. They're trying to build something to play. Cunning. What's that? The cunning. They be trying to get you to trust them, but they be playing games. Your freedom. You being free means they lost. Ooh, baby. Or somebody could lose their freedom. Take it with resonance. I got that download too. Somebody about to lose their motherfucking freedom. Ooh, pardon my French. But that's what I got, y'all. And that's heavy ass energy. That really is. Intentions readings today are necessary if you need clarity. I feel like these people have already shown their face to you though, and it's more so about what you gonna do next. What you gonna do with this information? That's what I just heard them say. Now I'm giving you this information. Now what you gonna do with it? Point blank. They this a no nonsense situation. What Air say? I'm not playing no games on my phone. Okay, this is serious. I'm doing business, and sometimes my business just ain't your business. Ooh, cause they crazy out here. Oh my. That is insane. Patience. You've been patient and continue to do so. If you've developed some form of ritual here, this is how you've outpaced this father of knives. They continue to do bad business, be bad people. So any offer that they extend to you is not rooted in true alignment. All those contracts are broken, so you get the chance to walk away. So somebody trying to figure out how they're gonna keep your ass stuck in that same cycle, and that's why you can't fall for the bait. Ugh. It's opposites day. You can see the landscape of the energy and how people are moving, and you do the opposite. Okay, that's how this works. That's how you play the game. For real. You gotta know when to lean with. That's funny. Spirits are funny. You gotta know when to lean with it and when to rock with it. Oh, shit, they too funny. Okay, but anyway, that's what I got, y'all. Let me close this road because it's heavy energy for real, for real. I ain't gonna hold you. Whoa. All right, spirits. Thank you so much. I'm closing those roads. I appreciate you for stopping through and giving us that insight for today. All right, y'all. Now, don't forget, I am available for strategy sessions starting mañana, live strategy sessions. But you're going to go ahead and put your order in so you can get on my list. Go ahead and do that. Click the link in my bio and we can get started and get you set up. Chit chat tomorrow. Any consultations or forecasts, I'm available for those as well starting tomorrow. My menu is shifting a little bit. This is business news, y'all. My menu is shifting just a tad to accompany the seasons. But other than that, what you see is what you get. Like, we got some new products on the way too. Like I said, the cloaking is going up. The dream interpretation guide is up, y'all. So you can either get the dream interpretation guide, or you can get a bundle where you get the journal, or with the dream interpretation guide, and you can get it digitally, and you can get a journal mailed out to you. So I'm gonna make the physical journals available soon, but you can also do the digital. These are digital products, by the way, y'all. So I've been promising that dream interpretation guide for a minute, and it details what to do in terms of spiritual attack in your dreams, like what you have. I've got some rituals in there you guys can do, just different stuff. So check it out. If you've been a House of Cush subscriber on Patreon, you know that this information is available to you guys, depending on the tier. But yes, it's been on there. So now it is a e-guide for you guys to follow through with, and again, print out and utilize in your digital notebooks. Very useful to know, right? And there's been heavy dream work going on right now, so no time like the prison, huh? But yeah, we're gonna get some more stuff on there. Some things we actually need. We're also going to be focusing in on group workings too. So if you guys want to tap in for group protection and prosperity or road opening workings, this is going to be exclusively on Patreon. Okay, so join, honey. I'm going to be letting you know. I'll post it though. You guys will know. You'll know ahead of time when to say when. All right, we're gonna need that. All right then, guys, I appreciate you guys for tapping in, checking me out today. Hit the comments, let me know what you think. Again, check out part 1 for the astrology transit and what to do. Day traders, CEOs, and founders. Check creatives. Also check out part 1 for that insight. All right, the almanac for today is in part 1. This is the collective reading. Alrighty. But don't forget, y'all, follow, like, share, and subscribe. I will chat with you guys soon. Show your girl some love. Alright? Love you, mean it. Bye.